How do I ask for a promotion? This is a very common question that I get from my mentees and the leaders that I coach. Now, I've been in the industry for 24 years. I started as a call center executive, and throughout my journey, I've seen quite a few promotions. So, from my experience, I will share some tips which will help you prepare for this difficult conversation. So, in this video, we will cover the promotion process, what not to do, 5 tips that will help you, and what to do if you don't get a promotion. Now, I know these discussions are very tough, but with the right approach, you can increase your chances of success. Now, before we start, here's a disclaimer. Try and understand your company policies around promotions. There are some companies who do quarterly promotions, some do biannually, some have an annual review period. Some companies have promotions throughout the cycle. So be sure you read the promotion policy for your organization. Okay, so let's start with the promotion process. Typically, this is what happens. Your boss will recommend your name for a promotion. Okay. Now, this will happen only if your boss feels that you're ready for a promotion or you deserve a promotion. So the list is then pushed to a panel. The panel is typically the senior leadership team or your boss's boss, whoever calls the shots, right? Whoever gives the go-ahead or the approval for it to be executed. Now remember, some companies might have a tight budget. So that is where your boss needs to really move ahead and fight your case for you. He or she needs to be strong on the data, present the data, and persuade or influence the panel for your promotion. Now, please make a note of this important point. Promotions happen based on performance or if there is a role change. Ideally, promotions should not happen based on tenure. I said ideally. Moving on to the next part. What not to say when you're asking for a promotion. Do not say, "Can I get a promotion?" It's very lame. Or, "I'm expecting a promotion." Or something like, "I've completed 2 years or 3 years in the role. I deserve a promotion." Or never say that, "I have bought a new house and I have EMIs, so I want a promotion." These are all statements that you should not make when you're having your conversation. Instead, ask these questions. Am I ready for a promotion? Do I deserve a promotion? What is the value that I am bringing to the organization, to the team? Ask these questions to yourself before you even start the process. Now, here are 5 tips that will help you ask for your promotion confidently. The first one, prepare. So take time out to collate all your highlights, your achievements throughout the review period. Look at emails, appreciation emails from your clients, from your business leaders, from your senior leaders. Create a folder. Put it on Word, Excel, whatever works for you. Just put instances where you have gone that extra mile, where you have brought value to the organization, to the group, where you have partnered or collaborated with some other teams and helped them solve a problem or an issue. Now, one important point to note is that your performance should be exceeding expectations, because it will become easier for your boss to influence and persuade and fight your case. You have to share all of this data to your boss so that it will help him, it will make it easier for him to create your case. The second one is communicate with your boss. Your boss cannot read your mind, and you cannot say that my growth or my promotion my boss should do. It doesn't work that way. Your growth is in your hand. Yes, your boss will help you with that, but you have to let your boss know You have to initiate the conversation that you're looking for growth or you're working towards moving to the next level, and be clear about it. Be clear about your aspirations with your boss. Your boss should know that you are looking at a particular role. It can be a leadership role, it can be a project lead role, it can be any role. But communication is key. The third one is seek feedback. Be proactive in asking for feedback from your boss, from your peers, from your boss's peers. It's important for you to show that you are here to learn and grow, that you can take up additional responsibilities and try and prove yourself. It's also very important to find a mentor in the organization. A mentor who will help you, who will guide you, who will build the case for you before you go to your boss. Having a mentor is a game changer. So you have to also look at the feedback that you got in your previous appraisal discussion and how you have progressed on that, so that you can talk to your boss and tell your boss that these were the aspects, areas of focus, and today I have really improved on them. And that's why I say it's very, very, very important for you to build that rapport with your immediate supervisor. You need to have that equation with your boss where you are very fluent and frank in your conversation about your growth, about your aspiration. See, it's very important to understand that you don't get what you don't ask for. And that is why a lot of people, they leave bosses and they don't leave organizations, right? The fourth one, now this helps. This is visibility. Creating your visibility across the organization. So apart from your day job, apart from meeting your goals and whatever is expected in your role, what are you doing for the organization? How are you contributing to the organization? What is the value that you're adding for your team, for your group, for your company? So you can be a part of focus groups, you can be a part of strategic initiatives, you can be a part of some committee, you can get involved in ideathon, hackathon, you can help the shared services, HR with recruitment, anything which makes you visible in front of the other leaders will help strengthen your case. Because if that leader is on the panel, then the leader would have already seen you being actively performing and going that extra mile. So visibility is important. And the fifth one, be patient, be persistent. Promotions don't happen overnight. You have to really work towards it. You have to build your case, and that takes time. You cannot suddenly just go to your boss and say, I need a promotion. You have to actually work in advance, look at the review period and say that, okay, this is the year that I'm going to focus on my promotion. And then keep building on it. Now, budget plays a very important role. Maybe you're adding value to the organization, maybe you're going that extra mile, and your boss doesn't have the budget, or the department doesn't have the budget for a promotion or for a new role. Then what happens? A lot of times, the managers don't have the courage to come and tell the person that we don't have a budget and your promotion won't happen. They fear the reaction. They fear that the person might get very angry, or the person might resign, or the person might keep looking out. Ideally, if the budget is limited, the manager should work with you to look at opportunities across the organizations. If there are any IJP openings, or if there are roles which suit your profile, then the manager should work with you, or you should work with your manager and say that, hey, there is an opening for a lead position. Will it make sense for me to apply? And if you followed all these tips and you've been patient, persistent, you've spoken to your manager multiple times, you've given them time, and still you don't see much happening, or it's just lip service, or they are not walking the talk, then I think it's time for you to update your CV. Maybe there's another company which feels that you're ready for the next role. I hope these tips help you ask for your promotion and help you move the career path. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video of any value, then consider subscribing to my channel so that you don't miss out on the next one.